Hoodie Bam, what is up? We have got some super exciting news for Maximum Football. They just came out of their stream. Their stream was at 4 o'clock on the West Coast. It was 1 p.m. But I took notes. As you can see, I have a nice little slideshow for you guys. I took some screenshots from the stream. Here's a couple. This is the guy who's the community spokesperson for them. But we do have some news. So starting off Maximum Football stream notes, they talked about the pace of the game. They sped it up in stage 2 of the beta. We did go over that in one of the videos, how it looks slower. They did say, though, or the guy did say, because it was just him, not they, but he got all this from the development team and the higher-ups, of course. But he did say that they said it was a quick fix, but they're working behind the scenes to fix it fully. They kind of just, got the feedback, and then they realized that it was kind of slow, so they just implemented something really quick. But I will say, from watching him play, in the top, you can't really see because my face is there. I was trying to get where he juked. The juke looks way better, and the gameplay looks good, so they did work on that. There was a lot of questions in the chat. I asked a couple. We'll go over the ones I asked. So someone asked, will you be able to block field goals and punts? Because in the beta, you couldn't really do that. But he did say that you will be able to block punts and field goals when game releases. He said it wasn't beta, but it was OP. So they kind of tuned it down and kind of took it out. But they are reworking it to make it not OP, and so you can do it. In my last video, we also talked about this. They are working on the controls as player movement, user responsiveness, button layouts. So we did talk about that. He kept on saying go back and watch their video. We covered that, which, by the way, man, if you made it this far in the video, go subscribe, go like. And I just want to shout out everyone for all the support you've shown on this particular series. We have 4 videos so far, bro. Every video has gotten over 150 views. My last video has 410 views, I think. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. So go subscribe for more. But they also talked about wide receiver and DB interactions are a top focus because there's not really a battle at the line. He was saying that your guy just kind of runs through the defensive back. So they are going to fix that and work on that. And then obviously there are animations in the game. Some of the big animations are adjusting the speed effect for acceleration and blending animations together more. I didn't put it in here, I don't think. Maybe I did, actually. I don't think I did. But the other thing is they are working on tons of motion capture stuff. Now, for motion capture, I didn't put that in here. But for motion capture, this was interesting. So people were saying, the movement is kind of weird and this and that. And he said that they actually got college athletes, real college athletes, and real NFL pro athletes to come and do motion capture for the tackling, the running, the juking. So it wasn't just that guy out in the field, who's on the dev team or random people. They got actual players. So, they're trying. They're working with what they got, but so far it's really good. I swear I put the mocap in there, but I guess it just didn't make the screen. So that's my fault. Why isn't this going? Oops, too far. All right, and then more screenshots from in-game. This is him. We had that other screenshot, from the trailer, but I threw that in here. In this one, he was basically showing something. I forget what he was showing, but he was showing something. But more stuff here. No release date set yet for PC or consoles. I did ask on that. They're still in that phase of the early development part of it, so nothing for that. Next week, there's going to be a huge blog. They said they might stream, but they might just put out a blog. A huge blog of customization. So I can't wait to see that. The dirt effects on the uniforms will get dirty over time. Some players, depending on position, will keep their jerseys clean. That's what this screenshot was. You can't really see it because it's kind of far away, but the linemen, their jerseys are really dirty, bruh. And then the quarterback's jersey is clean because, he hasn't done anything. He hasn't got tackled or anything like that. So they did say, they did that. I know in the beta it wasn't really too big because you couldn't really see it. So they did implement that. I also asked about commentary because his gameplay still did not have commentary. So he must have been playing on the older beta. But he did say there will be commentary for launch. And they had tons recorded. He said they recorded a ton. The development team told them, that there is tons recorded. They will be implementing that into the game. I also asked about online mode just to see if there was anything like new or if he could say anything. He said that news would be coming later on, which I'm not too surprised, but I was hoping maybe he could say something. I also asked about weather. Weather will be in the game. I know we went over those clips in that one video I put out, but I just wasn't sure because the clips are kind of old and you just never know. But it is confirmed, like snow, rain, fog, overcast, all that is going to be in the game. Of course, sunny. And the guys said gameplay is their biggest focus, of course. As we all know, we've been talking about that whole time. They want to get gameplay right. And then the other stuff will come. But weather is huge. He didn't say if they'll slip and fall and like the snow and stuff, but weather is in the game, so that's a big W for a free game and in the community. So that's huge. More stuff. Someone asked about like the customization. He didn't really get too in depth with it, just because the blog is coming out next week, and the blog seems pretty extensive. We're gonna go over that in the video, but the blog seems really extensive. He was saying like, make sure you read it. Like, I don't want to spoil too much. There's tons of like stuff about logos and stadium creator. I think it was stadium creator, uniform creator. I think it was stadium creator. Someone asked about it, and I think he touched on it briefly and just said like, oh, it might come, it might not. So we'll have to see what's in the blog. But he said the blog is going to be huge. Armbands and caps coming, tons of apparel and uniform equipment. He said there's tons of stuff. He also did mention, because someone asked about like the speed of the game, the tackling, the animations and stuff. What we were playing on in the beta and what we're going to be playing on at launch is going to be the college version of the game. I guess they're focusing on college first and then they're going to focus on the pro. But right now they just want to narrow one gameplay down so they're not going back and forth, and they're putting all their resources into one. So right now they're going to focus on the college gameplay and then on pro. He also said they're focusing on college because when the game comes out, either on, I believe he said on early access when it comes to PC and then on console, the first Dynasty mode you're going to be able to play is college. So they want to get that gameplay right so you can experience that type of gameplay when you play the college Dynasty mode. So I'm excited for that. He did say, obviously, heavy focus on the user experience for us to give us the best experience possible. Someone asked about the helmets being knocked off because of NCAA coming out, which I think is in there. I'm not really sure. I haven't really followed the college football game that EA Sports is making. But he said no helmet knockoffs, but penalties are in the game. Been tuned to happen at a decent rate, because right now they don't really happen. But like he said, there's like face masks, block in the back, holding, offsides, all that's in there. He did say it was in stage 1 of the beta, but I guess it was kind of OP, so they took it out. But he said they are reworking it and working on it, so it is in there. They are working on fixing the play art, both on play selection screen and pre-snap. He didn't really go into depth about it, but they are fixing, of course, both. I thought the pre-snap play art looked pretty good, though. But he said they're just tuning it a little bit. But, there is room for improvement in the play art screen before you pick the play. So I'm excited for that. Huge news, bro. In the beta, there was none of these. We were all wondering. It wasn't on their forum. Play action plays are being added and worked on. That is a W. They pretty much have every other play in the game. He didn't have any play action plays in his play calling, because like I said, I think he was playing on the older beta. But he did confirm that they are working on it. They are going to add it in. If it's not at launch, it will be added in, but the team is aware that they need to put that in, and they are going to put that in. Another big question in the chat was about difficulty, because when we played the beta, there was no difficulty setting, which it kind of makes sense what he said. So there's no set difficulty will be added. It will be added eventually, but want to make sure game is playable on this difficulty first. So he basically said, right now they have one generic difficulty. And the reason they have that, because obviously it's still hard, you can still lose. But the reason they have that is because once you go from pro to semi-pro to all-star to superstar, the game is different. The game plays different. We see that with Madden and 2K and NHL, all these sports games, right? So he's saying that they're focusing on gameplay. So why not get the gameplay right for the one difficulty that you have before you go add like 4 more difficulties and the game just breaks because there's so many difficulties and the players play different and stuff like that. Why not just make like they have a difficulty that's not super hard like all Madden or something like that, or Hall of Fame like 2K, but it's still challenging. But this way you can really focus on one difficulty and master that difficulty, and then you could be like, all right, let's raise it up a little bit once this one is set in stone, and then you go to the next one and you have to rework everything because the difficulty is higher, the AI plays different. So that's actually really smart, I think, for what they're doing with the one difficulty. Like, I actually really like that. So let me know in the comment section if you guys like that. Like I said, also go subscribe if you made it this far. I appreciate you guys. It really helps the algorithm. And on to our next one. So the last thing on this page is ratings for each player will actually matter. Higher defensive IQ rating for the defensive players, the more the player will play the ball. He did talk on this. Now, I was interested in that because he also was talking about this for running backs. Like, the team he was using, the running back was really fast. The other team's running back was not. So there's gonna be stuff that matters, like throw accuracy, throw power, stuff like that. Like I said, he did say the defense. He talked about this because his one cornerback got cooked, bro, for like 80 yards, right? And then the next play, or not the next play, but the next defensive possession, the other cornerback picked the ball off and read the play like a hawk. And that's why he brought it up, because someone was like, wow, your other cornerback got cooked, and then we looked at their ratings, and the guy had like a 60 awareness or something like that, but the other guy had like a 87, and he was like, you take the 60 and the 87 and they're going to play different. So I like that because that's how Madden used to be when ratings actually mattered. They don't now. But I like that because, like, you know, you have to really strategize your defense and like who you have out there and all that. So I like that. So I thought that was really cool. That's a cool feature that they added. And then we have a couple more things, just 3 more things. Not much on this stream, not too much, but you know, some good info. He stressed this every single time he talked. Our feedback matters. They will listen. They want to hear from their fans and their community. He stressed that like crazy. You know, he said, come in the stream. He said, you know, there's going to be people out there that bash the game and all this and that. But for the people who do come in the stream that genuinely care about this game, let them know everything you feel about it, what needs to be changed, what you want to be changed, what you want to be worked on, what you think they should do. They'll listen. They put out that trailer that we went over and they listened. The guy was still listening in the chat. I mean, I had brought up something. I can't remember what it was, but I brought up something and he was like, you know, that's a good point. I'll take this to the team. Like, they will listen to you, bro. Like, they're trying to build a game for everyone to enjoy and everyone to have fun with. So let them have your feedback, but just don't be a jerk when you leave your feedback. Like, don't say something mean. Like, if you just don't like it, if you just don't like how something plays, just be like, hey, I think you should rework the juking or the spin. Don't be like, this is the worst game ever, your spin sucks. Like, actually be genuine about it, because they're being genuine and they want to hear from you and they want your help. They don't want to be bashed just because someone wants to be famous on the internet and get 1,000 likes, bruh. Like, actually help them out. Like, they're trying to help us by giving us a game for free, and like, so help them. Like, you know, one hand feeds the other. So help them out, leave your feedback. They will listen. This guy will take it to the team, the dev team. You know, everyone's going to listen. If we help them, they'll help us. So if you want the game to be great, help them. The other thing we talked about, the game will come to PC first, and then the consoles. I asked about this just because I wasn't sure, but it is PC first for early access, and then consoles. Again, no official reveal date, no anything like that. And then the last thing is, the guy said they plan on streaming every Friday on Twitch until launch on PC for early access. And then I'm assuming they're still going to do streams because we still have the console, and then they'll be adding stuff, you know, as the game comes out and as the game progresses. Like I said, I don't think next Friday they're doing one. I think they're just going to drop the huge blog for customization, but we'll see. He said they might. So that is all I have. A very successful stream. It was their first stream. The guy streamed on Twitch on TikTok, Twitch, and I forget the other one, but he was on Twitch and TikTok. Very successful stream. I mean, their heart is in the right place. They definitely are focusing on the right things. Gameplay, I can't say it. Animations. Oh my god, bro, I couldn't say the word. So, they're really focusing on stuff. They did rework the juke. The juke looked great. I didn't see him spin. I did see the stiff arm. The stiff arm looked pretty good. There was tons of stuff that looked pretty good. I'm excited, man. I'm excited for the customization blog. I'm excited for the news to keep coming out. And then eventually we're going to get to, play it on early access when it comes to PC. And then, it should come to consoles, I think, not too long after that. Hopefully it's not like anything crazy. But, the heart is in the right place. The community is in the right place. Help them out. Give them your feedback. Just be genuine about it. They want to make the game great, so just don't be belligerent and go on there and try to tear them down, man. They're trying to give us something, another football game out there to have fun with, and it's free. So just go support them. Like I said, even if you play it once, just support them, man. It's free. It's not going to kill you to download it when it comes out. It's free. Just go have fun. Maybe we can link up and play. I know there's online. You might be able to play with other people. There's cross-play. I was going to ask about that, but they talked about that already on their forum. So just give it a try. It's not going to hurt. It's free. But that's all the info I got. We will be back with the customization blog on Friday. I believe that's when they're dropping it on Friday. I believe every stream is on Friday, so I believe the customization blog will come out Friday. If it comes out earlier, I will cover it. But that is going to be it for this video. I hope you guys liked the whole slideshow thing. I took tons of notes. I was asking questions in the chat. You can find them on Twitch at Max Football Games. I think I'll put the link in the comments because I can't remember exactly what it is offhand. But you can go watch the streams on Friday. The guy's genuine. Ask questions in the chat if you want to know stuff. But until next time, Hoodie Fam, I will see you guys in the next one. Go like, go subscribe, go comment. Really helps the algorithm. Thank you for all the support on the videos. Maximum Football, UFC, all the ones we played, the crew way back, all of them, man, WWE. I appreciate you guys. We're up to 157 subs. We're still on the climb. We building that, Hoodie Fam. Always remember to follow your dreams. Don't let anyone stop you. And I will see you guys next Friday. Hopefully before that, though, I'm probably going to put some stuff out before that. I go Monday to see if I can get this cast off. And then videos will start back up, gameplay videos. But until next time, Hoodie Fam, your boy is out. And I will see you guys in the next one. If you're going to play Maximum Football, let me know. If you're excited, let me know in the comments section. Bye-bye.